Sizzler as leader of all.
Yes, that's what I am saying. I am saying there is no problem with having a leader for an organization or a group of people,
Yeah.
But we need to do it in a manner in which nobody is leader for life. A person is elected for a certain period of time and all persons vote for him and he can be removed.
Exactly. In other words, you require a standard where people are going to be, they are going to be observed and they are going to be rated. In other words, you're going to observe them like you're observing a football match, and when you're done you say, yeah man, that player did play good today. But remember, that team is only as good as today's performance. So you're not going to praise him to the heavens. You're going to watch him tomorrow and see how good he is tomorrow, because you're only as good as your present or latest performance. So we're not going to bow down and worship somebody because they did score 50 goals in a match 20 years ago. That was 20, you know.
Right.
So you want the people them to be transparent, and you want them to be accountable, and you want them to have a limit to their length of time where them can be president, not true?
Yes. All, not just president, but all officers.
All officers. You see it, sir? Exactly. You're carrying the bar even higher. All people who are serving, supposed to be serving the people, or all people who is getting authority, they must be accountable.
Right.
So them is not a lord over the rest of the people.
Right.
So when is the last time you heard the discussion about Sizzler being head of Rasta or president? When is the last time you heard that discussion?
I think it was last week I heard you speaking about it, the last time I heard it.
All right. So did you hear the early morning program where he was a guest on that program?
No, I didn't. I wasn't listening to the radio at that time.
Well, in the early morning program, as I say, he was a guest on that program. And the people who did meet him before and invite him there, they introduced him with a couple titles. You hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
They introduced him with a title that him is the president. You understand me? Are you doing something else? Are you doing something else? Are you listening to me?
No, I'm listening to you, but I'm just walking.
I ask if you heard them. I told you that they introduced him with a couple titles. One of the titles they referred to him as president. You hear?
Yes, president of what?
Them say him is president of the president of all of the indigenous people in Jamaica.
Well, nothing is wrong with that, just that I don't want any president.
No. Before you discuss what you like or what you don't like, let us discuss what president of indigenous people in Jamaica mean. You know who is indigenous people in Jamaica?
All right, indigenous, to my understanding, it would be the persons who were here first. But I heard you give an explanation of it the other day where you were saying that it's indigenous doesn't just have to be the people them alone, but can also be indigenous cultural expression.
Yes, in other words, I used to resist people who come here after the Carib and the Taino. I used to resist classifying them as indigenous. But afterwards, I realized that I should concede that if something originated in Jamaica first, we could regard that thing or seed. That if something originated in Jamaica first, we could regard that thing or that development or that phenomena as being indigenous to Jamaica. Like what I say, ska or reggae music is indigenous to Jamaica. But as you say now, by what process could he become president of all indigenous people in Jamaica? One part of the process is that the indigenous people of Jamaica would have to agree to that. Him couldn't come impose himself as president over indigenous people like him and impose something like some old-time pirate or old-time invader. Right?
Right.
But when was he chosen by these indigenous people to be president? But I heard him greeted also by another title by the same people who invited him to the morning program. The other title them introduced him to is royalty.
Okay.
Now, where them get it from that him is royalty? Where you think them get it from that him is royalty?
As you were saying, probably when the Prime Minister they carry him to the stadium and crowd.
All them thing there. So you say a people are build him up, or people are going in alliance with him because it suit them, right? No more suit them for build him up, so.
Yes, and these whole heap of titles, that's the next thing. So why Jamaican people have to add so much titles to everybody?
It's not, yes.
In America, when they're introducing their president, it's Mr. President. You ever hear them introducing the Jamaican president, Prime Minister yet?
No, but because most of the people in Jamaica, they are overwhelmed by people who better off than them. Maybe half of the people in Jamaica, they are very much impressed if you have a better pair of shoes than them. They are very impressed. You understand? So that's why the Prime Minister can start boast of same of clocks. Because I know says that kind of thing all the people. Also Vibes Cartel will boast of about them clocks. Because I know said people will worship him for having them clocks if his music not even good. So when them realize how cheap it is to buy some of the people in Jamaica, them buy them for the cheap price, just wear a clocks and boast off with it.
Yeah.
So if the Prime Minister boosts up Sizzler, this must because him can use him. And if Sizzler boosts up the Prime Minister, it must because him can use the Prime Minister. So it's not hard to find out why people boost up one another. You understand me?
Yes.
That's why I don't want nobody boost me up.
Extra title that people get, you know. You ever notice with the police, when they put on their uniform,
yes,
they must assume on to themselves the powers of some demigod.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It is their behavior when, how dare you speak to me? I see them doing something.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Yes, sorry. Go ahead.
And the person that they were ill-treating, I simply instructed the person of their constitutional right.
Yes.
And when I did it and they were no longer able, they wanted to charge me with obstructing justice.
Yes, imagine. Look here. Sometimes all the officer way the person that talk back to not say nothing, you know. And then sometimes it's a different officer dip in, you know. I'm going to say, how you talk to the police, sir?
Yes.
I stir up the cool police now if you say you're too cool, get out.
Yes, I went to court already, you know, and I didn't know that I had a court, and they saw me on the road and bring me to the court. So I wasn't dressed for court. And one police lady see me and our behavior was, and I said to her, don't speak to me like that.
Yeah.
Who you talking to?
Yes.
Let me tell you something. You said the other policemen around her,
yeah,
they were more angry than how she was angry by my response.
Yes.
So it is always them just boosting up each other because probably she was a sergeant and they needed to pretend that they are defending the sergeant.
Yes.
But something wrong with the mind of the Jamaican people.
No, listen. No. Hold on, listen. There is not anything deeply wrong with the Jamaican people, but some of them has been influenced, and because of underprivilege and suffering and poor, some of them easily influenced to bow down to people, but not really wrong with them.
Yes.
It's a human condition.
It's something I realized. My mother is multicultural. She's Jamaican, but she grew up somewhere else and came back to Jamaica. And you see, for that reason, the way in which she grew us, we don't see nobody as being better than you.
Right.
You understand
yes.
me? They have this thing about, a lot of my cousins have this thing about them. White people, we call them high colored. My mother grew up in a country as a black woman with white people. She said she grew up with them around her. So they didn't have anything over her. So she grew up in a way where they are just normal people like us.
Yes.
And for that reason, it gives a different mindset.
Yes. Very good. Look here.
Different mindset.
Look here. I want you to call back because we have more than an hour and a half left in the program and we can talk some.
All right.
Thank you very much. Yes, sir?
Yes.
Yeah, man, it is good for us to observe one another and observe ourselves. When you observe yourself and pay attention to your own behavior, you are able to improve your behavior. You are also able to understand what you understand yourself even better. That's great. I want to get back to some live chat here now, but having a little difficulty. Yeah, the numbers are 619-1508, 619-1508, and 279-8473. Look at difficulty with the live chat. 279-8473. Yes, we were talking earlier And we were discussing about Commonwealth and Queen on throne and who can turn this and turn that. Even the object of people telling somebody that him is royalty and him is president all Rasta. I think so. So we're going to play a piece of music to order. But let's get to the telephone first. Good afternoon. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome to the program. Hello?
Hello, yes, Mr. Jerry.
Right.
Go on.
Yeah, man. Go ahead, please.
They are listening program still, you know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Go on, good, you know.
Cool. Go ahead, please.
Yeah.
You're listening to your radio.
Yeah.
You're
No,
listening
man,
to... Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're listening to your radio. And you're weird... Eh?
I saw a pass to me there. I drive, you know, but I pull up on our easy and I give a shout out. That's one. Drive me, man. Yeah, man, I mean, this is something I showed you, know.
Oh, up on the road?
Yeah, when I go to return out there.
Okay, yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I said, boy, I'm sure jump away, but you have moved so fast.
No, man. I'd appreciate that, but you know, really have to drop everything, you know. But
yeah.
Move fast, yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Was I carrying a heavy object?
No, it's not no, man. It's not heavy. And in that bus terminal, it's a pension, you know.
Yeah, man. Made of a heavy object, man. Made of a heavy battery I carry.
Okay, yeah.
But me have it in one bag.
But you have so far, you know, I can't go here,
no, man, it's alright, man. It's alright.
Yeah,
it's alright, man. But I appreciate that still.
Yeah, man. I'm still there. I listen to the music. I'm asking for, you know.
Which one that again?
The one where Freddie McGregor did do, man.
Oh, yeah, hear me now. Yeah, hear me now. I've been explaining since morning. Did you know that Thursday, the last program last week,
yeah,
them take it off of YouTube and don't make it show? You didn't know that?
No, me I tell a caller.
Yeah, well, I'm going to tell you why that happened.
In the morning about it.
Yeah. That's why I tell people, so I can't promise us I'm going to play your tune when you request a tune. No, listen, you're not listening.
Somebody should have liked the song there.
No, you're not listening. No, listen me good.
Yeah.
I cannot promise anybody that I'm going to play music.
Okay, yeah.
No, but I just start talking, you can't say, okay, you don't even understand what I'm saying yet. Because sometimes when I play music too fast, I get in trouble for it, but you wouldn't realize that. Well, I got in a little problem about a music that I played Thursday. And because of that, them block off the whole program off of the YouTube. So that's why I tell people all the while, say, I can't promise to say I'm going to play the music.
Yeah.
But we try make everybody enjoy the program still.
Yeah,
man, I remember.
We all understand what we have to do and what we have facing. So,
yeah.
You know. Yeah.
We understand what we're facing, but when we discuss with one another, sometimes we get to understand. Sometimes we get to understand it even better.
Yeah, man.
Well, anyway,
so we link up, yeah?
Hey, cool here, man.
Yeah, man, cool.
All the best. You have any more? Next one again. Good afternoon, welcome.
Africa love Bongo, Jerry.
Yes, Kremlin, how about?
Yeah.
What you say?
Bongo, Jerry.
Yes, sir.
You know, sir, we don't really... Yeah, I come in. Africans are not really indigenous, you know, to Jamaica, you know. But there's an indigenous culture in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Well, indigenous culture is coming through Ethiopia. To the Rastaman proclaim, and over the Rastaman proclaim that. And even with his man here, he might identify that we're all blood brothers. I come in, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, I understand the protocol, I understand everything we are dealing with. You know what I mean? Concern when brother Caesar say indigenous people.
When brother what?
Caesar say I'm a president of the indigenous people.
Yeah.
But me kind of overstand him, you know what I mean?
No, hear this now. I teach him, you know. You never know that?
Yeah, well, rightly toward this statement as indigenous people.
No, I say it's teach.
people.
I am telling you that is teach them. I teach him, you know.
All right.
And meanwhile, teaching him, them I boost him up too.
Yeah.
Because here I know. Whenever people find people that them can use, them usually boost them up. And when them get boost up now, they're more glad to be used. So that is how people use you sometimes, them boost you up and then send you up on some mission. So now, wait, you hold on there, man. You hold on there. So now, Sizzler get some coaching.
Yeah.
Yes, he might get some coaching and somebody, more than one person I use him. But he might get some coaching and he might get some, and they might tell him what to say and tell him what to claim. So him start to make some claims. So now, apart from that, you have Junior Negos, we boost him up too. And we explain some things to him. And they have some other brethren from a long time. We have boost him up, say he's a fast up and coming artist and you're hungry money and thing and you're Rasta. If you move this way now, we will rate you over the other artists before. We never help Rasta with money. So him get boost up the way there. And him start do some work, but them start show him say him a royalty too. You know, and some of them tell him say him a royalty.
Yeah, I hear them word too, you know.
Yes. Alright, and as him talk on the program, you did listen on the program Thursday gone?
Yeah, man, I'm on the program, man.
Yes. No, you hold on there. You hold on there. Cause I didn't make him know already, you know, and I did make them know Bunny Wheelers too. Cause I always entertain Bunny Wheelers for my program, you know. I have him for interview. All you come for interview with him already.
Yeah, man.
All the while me entertain because from a teenager I know Bunny Wheelers and he was a teenager too when me know him. So I always entertain them. But you see anytime him start put themselves on top of Rasta, I make him know say my program is not here for my program. I'm not going to allow my program to be used for you come claim say you're the head for all Rasta. Because Bunny Wheelers did make that claim one time, you know. You didn't know that?
Yeah.
You didn't know?
No, I didn't.
Yes, Bunny Wheelers did start make that claim, but if somebody was boosting him up to make that claim, you know. Boost him up. Same advisor. Same people who boost up Sizzler too. Well, Sizzler on the program Thursday, him also explains that one time him in Africa do a stage show. And after him do the stage show, the way him mash it up. Him hear him hotel door knock after him gone back to him hotel. And he's a African leader, priest, like one chief. Come in, we do one crown. And crown him pan him head and say, boy, you one king, you know. You understand? So them boosting, they go to man head, you know. And then Wallace now boost him up too. And Favour Williams boost him up. And so people, that's why I tell people all the while, now come boost me up. You know. If you give me credit for something, to say, all right, nice, Jerry Small, you do a night. But nobody boost me up and build me up. I don't want no boosting up. You know that long time, some don't want no boosting up. And me no boost up people. I don't want it. Yeah, go on.
Alright. If I man say I am on royal coming through His Imperial Majesty family, like how His Imperial Majesty come to Jamaica and say, we're all Ethiopians, we're all brothers and sisters. And if I go speak up a royalty and I go speak up a royalty coming through His Imperial Majesty, have I doing anything wrong?
You are royalty through His Majesty?
Yeah.
You are His Majesty's son?
No, not son biologically.
Then if you are not son biologically, how you got on royalty?
Because I accept this man as the Almighty.
Alright, so because you accept His Majesty Almighty, that turn in a royalty?
Yeah, that's a my.
Alright. Well, that is the reason why plenty of people say His Majesty Almighty, because royalty them alone.
Okay, alright. Me understand.
That's them keep back where I'm going with that. That I use them, you see how easy it is to demonstrate? Use them, I use Selassie to come turn royalty over people. Back off and go with that. A fraud. A fraud.
Alright, hear me now.
Yes.
I man, if I Kremlin create His Imperial Majesty.
Yeah.
As the Almighty.
You create him as that?
Yeah, I, individual.
Yes, and you was the first. You was the first one create him as that.
No, I alone do that.
Yeah.
But I talk about I know.
Yes. So what you say? Hold on, liquor. So you are saying His Majesty make heaven and earth? No, yes or no? Just tell me yes or no. Don't give me no long way. Let me ask again. You make me ask you. I'm going to ask you a question and you tell me yes if it's yes and tell me no if it's no. So you say now, is Imperial Majesty create heaven and earth?
Yes. That is my concept. That is my personal concept.
What year did He create heaven and earth?
From earth begin.
From earth begin. All right, okay. When is His Majesty birthday?
Oh, yeah, me know. Me know that you're coming.
Yes, and I come with it now to you. When is His Majesty birthday?
His Majesty.
Birthday.
His
birthday. Birthday.
Well, all right now. You're showing me saying.
When is this? Don't tell me nothing what I'm going to do. You don't know what I'm going to do.
1890 something.
1890 something. 1890 how much?
1890 something, man.
So you don't even know. You don't even know when His Majesty's birthday.
No, man. When is His Majesty's birthday?
I am asking you.
No, I don't know then. When is His Majesty's birthday? You don't know.
You don't know his birthday. What his mother name? What is Majesty's mother name?
Oh, God Almighty, Jerry. Why are you going down this road, isn't it?
Yeah. All right. What his father name? What is Majesty's father name? All right, answer it then. All right, answer it.
May I talk about me see the man?
All right, answer it then. When is Majesty's birthday?
But me say,
hold on. One more time I go ask you, otherwise the program done.
Well, all right, but you done the program.
All right, you done it. You done it. Go thy way, idiot. All right, next call. Good afternoon and welcome. Good afternoon, welcome. Are you there?
You calm down?
Yes, ma'am, calm up.
You calm up, all right. Now you see, what is about Selassie?
What is what?
For everybody, his brother say according to him.
Yeah.
Everybody depends on Selassie.
Yes.
You ask the brother who is Selassie father.
Yes.
Who is his mother?
Yes.
Who is his wife? Who is his children?
Yes.
You don't know your family?
Yes.
Hello? You know, answer me.
What answer is that? Why you ask again?
Me say, you neither know your so-called father, mother.
Yes.
Brother.
Birthday.
You don't even know. When me get right, I went to I tell you this already.
Yes.
I am so confused. I am of so many nations because they brought me down here.
Right.
That more time I have too much father and mother.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
And you depend this thing about you don't want nobody honor you. Well, me honor
no,
you.
I didn't say honor. I didn't say I don't want nobody. I said I don't want nobody.
You know what?
I don't want nobody boost me up.
Well, me want to boost you up.
Well, all right.
Get right now.
I'm not going to take too much right though.
Boy, you love to timing people and boost up people. By the way,
yeah.
Marie called you and I tell you about a summer place to talk about.
That's one of the things, yeah.
All right. You know what a summer place is? It was a TV program.
Yes, started.
My course bad on him out.
No.
My name of look at this program today, so I can read Thursday.
Yeah.
A summer place is coming like Peyton Place.
Yes.
You understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Now, me not like to take, because more time when me I tell you about music. If I hear a tune name, an instrumental name, Old Beirut.
Old Beirut, yeah.
See, we can play before the week done.
All right, I'm going to check it out. Old Beirut, yeah.
Okay?
Yes.
Now, listen. Each of us limited in a all about doings.
Yeah.
Now, I have a problem with you sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
You put people to the test too much. Now, you talk about Bongo. You remember that music, yeah?
Yeah.
Me now join a peace treaty.
Yes. Yes.
So it now go work it.
Yes, man. I think I Peter touched that.
Eh?
I think I Peter touched that one.
You think me I tell you who? Now you talk about the Lone Ranger.
Yes.
That's such a little.
Yes.
You know from whence the Lone Ranger come, I tell you? The Texas Rangers.
Yes, sir. A true man.
Where them they kill off the whole of them and left him alone.
A true man.
And a guy named Tonto,
Tonto, me I tell you.
which was a Indiana.
I will name Kimo Sabe.
Alright. You know what Kimo Sabe mean?
Remind me again.
I believe it was the Lone Ranger.
Okay.
The only one really live alive.
Yes.
You understand that?
And Tonto rescue.
Yeah. You good?
Very well.
Just keep you cool.
All right, sir. Thanks for that.
Cool.
Good. That's great. Yes, well, we have more? Next call. Good afternoon. Welcome.
Yeah, my time?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fire, Irie.
Oh, go on.
A long time I listen to the program still now, but I decide to call because you hear someone talk some madness. The bridge in the name, Kremlin.
Yes.
Him say, I listen to the creator for the earth.
Yes.
I asked him some question and no answer.
Yes.
I listen to the birthday was July 21, 1892.
23rd, yes.
23rd. And his father named Ras McConnell.
Right, sir.
His mother was Yashima Betali.
Right. Yes, sir.
Them man in a Rastafari so long,
Yeah.
and them don't know all them things.
Him know, but to him realize everything I go simplify and broke down, him start teach.
Alright. You know, feel like said them thing they have create the confusion in the movement.
And him know too, and him help create it.
Because I just no born come see the animal and the tree, them and
Then upon the earth him born.
yeah, then we have create some.
Yeah.
One quick thing.
Yes.
I never look up bridging where they actually Rastafari. Long before me reaching I think.
Yes.
Man we go up a boil and thing.
Yes.
And me say, I Selassie, I God. So me I say, what you mean?
Yes.
And him start explaining to me, say, create the heaven and create the earth and create this and create that. And me I say, bridging. Where you get that?
Yes, man.
You know, me know about Rastafari, start site it is a little book. You have a little book called Wise Mind of Emperor Haile Selassie.
Okay.
It's a little book there, me read uncle.
Yes.
And from me read a little book there, that book they start give me certain understanding about His Majesty. And me I say, but no first I idiot, me not discriminate no man still a dick.
No. And them walk in the trap, man. I know you are
yeah, but I'm an idiot, man. We have to just find some method of coming together.
Yes, of course.
Is it? But which part it start? Because we hear whole heap of man on radio chat about intellectual property rights and reparation and this and that.
Yes.
Which part they coming together with a start?
Yes.
A question me ask you.
Well, it's for me,
Yeah.
it start by getting to know one another
Yeah.
and earning the trust of one another. Because if you need people to trust, if you need people that you can depend on, I believe you have to show yourself dependable and yourself trustworthy. And when people know that you are trustworthy, they also will manifest their trustworthiness that you can. Well, you know, really put your trust in princes, you know, but at least when we're supposed to have a judgment in ourselves, say, yes, I can drive with that guy. I'm not gonna drive crazy. You know?
Yeah. Based on a man's actions and his attitude.
Yes, previous action. In other words, your record. You're going off of your record. You used to drive crazy. Are you still driving crazy? You know?
Mm-hmm.
And not just tell me and I'm going to believe. I'm going to observe you. And
Yeah.
then, you know, and then afterward I say, yeah, well, you know. And I also try to drive better. I try to behave better. People might not believe me, but so sometimes, you know, you go back and you do something where you shouldn't do, or you run some kind of joke you shouldn't run. But really and truly, life is beautiful because the more effort you put in that thing, the more result you get.
I agree.
Yeah, man.
All this is the business that we talk about. Well knows, you know me call well knows.
Yes.
Well knows them. I coach himself now.
Yes, man.
Because them find say a whole heap of you gravitate to him.
Yes, of course.
You know?
Of course.
But them not ready yet.
Of course.
What do you think, uncle?
Thank you very much, yes, sir.
Them on,
We're not both off on nobody.
Yeah, man.
Where everybody are equal.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, yes, sir.
Upload.
Very good. Very well. Next call. Good afternoon. Welcome.
Afternoon, Jerry. Well, what the virgin that I reason about? Him is a Rasta, right? And him not know them thing there.
Him know, man. Him know.
Because me the Rasta, you know, but me no dreadlocks. But me know, say, his mother was born 1892. Me know exactly what I tell you.
Yes.
And the father name Rasmussen and the mother name Sheba Bess.
Yes.
And way. Me know all them things there.
Yes.
Because me study.
Yes.
You understand?
Then why him number one answer?
Because I put him foot in my mouth and I counteract him oneself.
Yes, because him know all of these things. And after him know them and it come plain and straight, he going to face him. So then if him born that day.
Yeah.
How
could he create that?
Yes, how people was around rejoicing when him born. Because people was here before him. And
Yeah.
the little baby born. And the little baby can't talk. Till little more the baby start talk. And come up.
Right.
You're not born on top. You're born at bottom and come up.
Right, exactly.
And that's why
So-
life is beautiful.
Yeah. When I ask you, Jerry,
Yeah.
what is the, what you talk about movement, Rastafari movement? What you mean by a movement? I mean, explain to me.
All right. You have humanity. You have humanity live together. Human beings like to live. You have some animals that move by themselves, but human beings generally like to move together. In other words, that's why them says human being is a social animal. Some people say we are not animal. Animal mean a form of life that can move itself around. You have some form of life that don't move around. Them blowing at the breeze and them wave and all them way and bend when the breeze blow, but them don't move from place to place. You call that plant because them planted down in the ground. You have some form of life where plant, and you have some form of life where animal. Animal mean animated. It move up and down and go around and come back.
Yeah.
So we are animal. Animal no mean say you're lower, you know. It only means say you move around and you can go different place and come back. Different from the tree you can walk. So anyway, human being like move together. And when human being move together, them get ideas about things. So when them get ideas about things now, some of them join up together like, okay now. Some human being go enslave some other human being.
Yeah.
And after a couple of 100 years, the one will get enslaved, find a way to get out of the enslavement. And then find a way to start teach one another because they want more people get out of the enslavement. So when them are communicate with one another now and teach one another, say you can't run from the estate like how me did run from the estate, you know. I teach them and teach one another, you know. And it's the same reason why me and you talk now. Because you're keeping a communication and because you strengthen me, you know. Not because you help clarify things to me and me can clarify things to you. So we start move together by telephone.
Yeah.
Then afterward now, we are teach other people say you can't escape, you know. And some other people don't use telephone. Some people use stage show.
Yeah.
Go up on a stage show and sing. And make people know say you can be free, man. And then play two guitar and the people realize say yes, you can be free. Some people move by a restaurant, Ital restaurant, and people start coming to Ital restaurant or the Data Ital restaurant.
A movement is consists of different. Okay, put it more simple. A movement consists of different houses.
Yeah, different ways. Yeah, different ways of coming together. Whether through restaurant, stage show, telephone, or we go lick up and book up and rub camp.
Okay. So that says a movement then like tribe.
No, hold on. True, there are so much different ways that we can meet up and combine and teach one another. It's not a one organization. We can form organization, you know. That is an organization. One of the organization can be said, well then, by next year we must have some land, we will capture land. We can form a next organization, say we're going to have a Rasta football team. Or we can form a next organization, say we're going to have a Rasta school. All those is different organizations.
But
and then the next set of man now reach people through music. And the next set of man reach people through talk show together. All of those is different institutions, you know, go towards the same thing. But the whole of them together now is the movement.
Oh.
So movement.
But the head of that movement is His Majesty.
Yes, sir.
Because everything is coming from him.
Yes, him inspired the whole of them thing.
Okay, yeah. Got you.
So even in the capitalist world, you have capitalist movement, you know. I have communist movement. I have gay movement.
Yeah, me see you.
But there's many organizations and many different things, you know, towards the same thing.
Yeah. Me see you.
So you have human rights movement. It's not one organization. Many different organizations doing it in different ways.
Yeah. Move over you.
Yes, I am.
Alright, just take care. I give thanks for that.
That's why when Bob Marley left Jamaica, then try to kill him, 1976.
Yeah, I remember.
When him left Jamaica. And when him left, him realized a couple thousand years ago, the Israelites, them did have left Egypt.
True.
When them left Egypt, them call it Exodus, because exo mean go outside, Exo mean outside, And das means say a whole pound, Exodus. And him, after him left and people are run them out and say, Bob Marley running from Jamaica. Him decide to sing a music to defend himself while he move. And him call it Exodus, movement of the people. You see the movement? Movement again, It's not one trod, many trod leading to one place. Movement.
True. Yeah, man.
You help me very much. You help me very much. You don't realize.
But no realize, but move over with the higher Move over everything, man.
Yes, sir.
But just want to get an understanding of the movement thing.
Yes, sir. And when we are youth, we not talk about movement, because anything we have in the word, men, we lick it,
Yeah,
so
right.
We start saying movement,
Yeah, movement.
But it no matter, nothing wrong with saying movement.
True.
But them time the true militant now, we not deal with no movement. And we not suck bone, because men and boys suck bone. And how can I use them on that? But it's strength, because we enjoy it meanwhile doing it.
Yes, sir.
And lick the most amount of cup. Hey, look here, when me a youth, when me just start smoke herb, I start smoke herb pipe. I'm not afraid, I do nothing for show off, I just when me go in at the cup, me never even know so me draw enough, And when me go in at the cup, me see some rasta man look for me and say, them say, buckle, because them belt drop off on the buckle bomb, and a bad one. They say, buckle, how do you tell? So me never know so me draw enough, them a tell me,
See,
them time,
I see him know a brethren named Jacko.
Yeah.
Right, him lives on Hard Street.
Yeah.
When the man they lick up, them two jar meat,
Yes.
And when them Lego,
them
you
go
see
in.
nobody at all.
Yes, man, go in. Hey, man, give all more cup full of just to see it. Some more time, you have to buy an herb, But you can't allow man to boost it too much.
Especially when I'm lick the cup and the cup blaze.
Wow.
Man said, yeah.
You're light. You go burn a light, So you blaze now, you get a next lick off it,
See.
Like when you carry out a lady upon a date and through certain thing, you get a next date.
Yeah, true.
So good all pay for the date too.
Yeah, man. Zanda is a man that love him things, man Egghead. You know Egghead?
Yes, man, yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm a virgin, man. Whatever you live at Campbelltown,
I tell you, man.
Jacko, Yo, Egghead. Kanga Tony.
What?
Kanga Tony, I'm my uncle, They make him do.
Yes, Yegi Kelly. And all of them, man.
Laggy and Fancy Laggy and the whole of them, man.
Yeah, man, all the two twin them, Why two twin them again, man? Two little twin. Where there was some of the original outside dread, man. Two little, so Wally.
Wally, yeah, Wally.
I tell you, man.
Yeah, man. I'm original at Campbelltown, man,
Yes, sir.
And bowl and all them play. They used to play ball over ball on Sunday.
Yes, man. Yeah, man.
Bunny Brown and them, man, there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, my original. My brother, respect here. I give thanks for the wisdom there. Yes,
Thank you very much, sir.
All right, bless up.
My pleasure. You have more? Good afternoon and welcome.
Good afternoon, Jerry.
Wagwan.
Yeah. So I call the morning program this morning and me kind of never agree with what one man says. So me call in and I say, no, him criticize Putin and I say how him evil.
Yes.
But my problem is me I listen to the program from when other leaders of the world do wrongs like European and American, hear them people they call in and bash them.
No.
That is my problem.
Yeah.
No. Them a talk like say me one-sided and me stop listening to the program and my little son listen it and him come tell me say a lady call in and I compare me to Sheppy.
Yeah.
Me don't know how true that is because I never hear.
Yes.
No. When somebody will call in and compare me to Sheppy, that kind of hurt.
I insult you.
A big insult. I mean not take insult from nobody, neither soldier nor police, male or female.
Alright.
That's a big bun. I mean not take bun from a man, but me get it.
Alright. Yeah.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
So me never hear, me just wonder if I really say go.
No,
but when I think you have some people, the Americans do the wickedest atrocity on the world. Even today, even a couple months ago, them bomb and kill how much picnic. And the people them all on TV when me listen and them people are calling. Me don't hear them say nothing about it.
Yeah, I think the lady was contrasting, say one person disagree with the blind teacher because them no say because of not noticing something with Putin do. And then Sheppy on the other hand disagree if you have an opposite reason and I say the blind teacher a PNP. So I think the lady was contrasting. Hey, you ever hear the parable about 5 blind men was being told, say, boy, we're going to make a no elephant. I don't know blind, we're going to make a no elephant, right?
Yeah, man, me hear talk about it. Yeah, me hear.
The blind man go which part of elephant there, like a zoo, and say, all right, get to know the elephant, and when them don't know them to describe the elephant. One man will lamp on the elephant tail. And when them say describe the elephant, them say, boy, the elephant is like a snake. Because before I was blind, I know snake, and when I feel the elephant, it feel like a snake. And next man will lamp on one of the elephant leg and say, boy, the elephant feel like a tree. And the next one will lamp on the elephant ears and say, boy, the elephant come like him shaped like an umbrella. So according to the limited or the point of view, where you seeing the thing from? Because if me I look from Blue Mountain from Papine, although I really can't say Blue Mountain from Papine. And the next one I look from Blue Mountain from Buffby, and the next one I look from Blue Mountain from Wajankra Mountain. I'm going to have 3 different views, and probably 3 different, So I think that is what the lady was saying, that different people seeing things from different perspectives might come to different conclusions about the same person or about the same incident,
Yeah. Me not really, people say me a die-hearted PNP because me say me won't vote for the other party. And me have my right to say that. Before me vote for the other party, me no vote.
Yes.
But when the PNP do wrong, me criticize them.
Yes.
Me criticize them because right now it's like them a put back the light bulb and vote here. And if I him a go around, me not vote for him.
That in St. Elizabeth?
Yeah.
Yeah, Emma, yeah.
You understand?
Yes.
Me not think him should have come back. He went to. Even though he get off. Maybe he saying do it.
Eh? KD Knight did advise him, say nobody go back down there.
Yeah, me remember when he tell him to take some time off. Me not listen.
But
so
the light bulb man want to redeem him name,
Oh man, him have some money, he can go do some other business, and him have other business not to come in. I mean, no
like you lick the nail right on the head. Maybe it's because him have some money, why him want to go back. And
him not so clear like light bulb.
Yes.
Or like penny whistle.
Yes.
So me personally, Saturday, me down in that town, I see one black brother, one black Jamaican with a little bag around him, and he was on the top of him voice, say him would do anything for Chinese, them see a Jamaica, because black people worthless and thief, and when black people are selling anything, them sell it 100% more, and he can go buy things from the Chinese them and make a money. But when the understand is that black people never really get the opportunity to sell things cheap.
Exactly.
Yeah? We don't get the opportunity, and it hurt me to see a black man defend the Chinese and we are take over the whole place. Me not say they don't have a right to do anything, you know, but me not trust them.
You hear what up now? You see, when you have a bad experience with your own people, some people have, when they have a bad experience with their own people, whether it's family, or whether it's people them go school with, or whether it's them own nation, them react against the bad experience so much that they can't say nothing good at all in them own people again. So it gone to extreme, you know? If have a bad experience with them own people, he would have embraced the other stranger quick. But him saying, I'm not giving no black people no chance, or I'm not giving none of them family member a chance. So it's extreme. It's a form of extremism.
Jerry, the biggest fight me get, the most fight me get, and me go talk about this again. It come like people like you, me talk about the farm work. Upon the farm work, and I'm my own Jamaican, and me no hate them for that.
Yes.
The biggest fight me get, me work at a Cayman, I want body shop named H&R, and every white man come there, my own black man tell them, say, me no like white man.
Correct.
Yeah, and they always come to me.
Them give away right away.
The white man, them always come to me, you know.
Yeah.
And ask them about it, and I say, yes, me say that, because I'm not afraid of them.
Yeah.
And them say, I never them enslave black people. And my word to them, all the time is that you benefit from it and still have benefit today.
Yes. So you know,
understand? So me is not a sellout, and I will never be a sellout to black people.
Yes. Hey, yeah, hear me now?
But
I'll forget through some live chat. Call me tomorrow early, make we talk some more.
Yeah, man.
Boy, I miss out some of the live chat, but I have to resume, see me. Marie, I explained a word that me and she was puzzling over. Marie said, Jared, the word pathetic means anything that ends up being anticlimactic, sort of disappointing. Okay, because them did use the word pathetic about a piece of music where Ernie Freeman did. Tackle him because I bless everyone who was previously in the chat participating. Boy, glad for that. Sly Sticks, a good morning, Bongo. What's happening in Little Bay, Westmoreland? Some land squatting, long time land squatting. One woman lived on the land over 70 years. And some people say them are original one and come back feet and want to move people and it out to get violent and threat and make and thing. Dan Edwards said 3 ways to become royalty. 1 by birth, 2nd by marriage, and 3rd by royal decree. Oh, glad you clarified that, royal decree. So that means Selassie can declare a Kremlin a royalty and it can be done that way. Johnny Johnson said, Azov regiment in Ukraine is a bona fide Nazi party who is part of the army in Ukraine. Factoid, USA government gave $3 billion in military aid to Nazis but refused to pay black people reparation. Thanks to that, Johnny Johnson said taxation without proper representation lobbyists in USA gave black people taxpayers dollars to the Nazi government. Azov regiment in Ukraine. Yeah. Sister D. Ruben said, I didn't realize that Thursday program did remove from YouTube through the musical selection played. Yes. No profanity never played. No, it wasn't a profanity. Show was very interactive. Yes, I feel that is them problem. The content are the reason. I can explain to you about the music. It's an old-time music. A music from 1926 by Louis Armstrong where we refer to Jamaican. That was the problem. But I can explain tomorrow. I try to explain to you more. It was that music, and that's why I did want to hear tonight. Because I know something special about the music there. Right, refer to Jamaican from 1926. Yes, Keon Brown said the things that are reason amongst us is very important to our understanding. Learn the good things from the bad without hurting self. Yes, Tackle Lemko replying to Marie. Very grateful that you take the time to research the biography of Ernie Freeman. It goes to show the impact of our music from outside, including the Caribbean, cannot be denied. True. Johnny John said, big up Bess FM, jam down, from jam down to D. Blessed love to Bongo, there small entertainment, musicology, Pan-Africanism, or perish. Thank you. Dan Edwards said, real question, how reparation should be paid? bigger question. If given the state of our people at this time, what people would put it to progressive views, that's a question. Sister D. Ruben said, Bongo Jerry Small, did you know, say, all it take is one somebody to report a posting? Yes, I know that, Sister D. Feel it was the open discussion. Sister D. Ruben, if you know where you tell me, say. I wonder if you know where you tell me, say. Sister D. Ruben said, I feel it was the open discussion on Rastafari leadership where somebody take offense to. I personally feeling them object to. Well, you know, Sister Ruben, I was wondering about that, you know. But this morning when we check the YouTube, them say it's a copyright offense. But me I tell you, if you make me jump like well, Sister D. Ruben, you know that rotted too. Tackle him because it wasn't the Carl Garden incident before Flora? Yes, it was. Flora was in September that year, 63. I was just